this is Stuart Zagnit, and he voiced Professor Oak in the Pokemon TV shows. This is Barrett Leddy. He voiced Inteleon in Ash's Rotom Pokédex, amongst others. I found them at the Long Island TCG show, which was held in Hilton, Long Island on October 1st, 2023, and was able to ask them a few questions. Timestamp below for the interviews. The convention was really cool too. It was my first convention ever, and I had a great time looking at all the Pokemon products people had for sale. Let's do a quick walk around of the place. I had no plans of coming here, but this was held on a beautiful Sunday afternoon when I had a day off. It was also pretty close to me, so I figured, why the heck not? I was really caught off guard by how big the place was and how many people showed up. If anyone thought Pokemon was dying, well, they're wrong. The first thing that really caught my attention was the voice actors table. I saw Professor Oak right away and was hit with an instant wave of nostalgia, as I remembered the first episode of Pokemon I watched back in 1998, when Ash overslept, rolled out of bed, and ran to Oak's lab, only for all the starters to be taken. It was that fateful day when Professor Oak gave Ash his first Pokemon, the iconic Pikachu, and the rest is history. I was able to interview Professor Oak and Barrett Leddy from the voice actors tables. I also found some really cool vendors to interview. There's timestamps below if you want to go straight to those. Also, if you like this kind of content, please consider giving this video a like, comment, and subscribe. We're nearing 1,000 subscribers, and when we reach that, we will do a Pokemon 151 giveaway. Let's continue our walk around because this place was seriously impressive. I was really impressed by the creativity and the dedication of these vendors. Keep in mind, this was a beautiful Sunday afternoon where most people will be watching football or enjoying time with their family. This was a cool store called 320 Stock Room. They specialize in Funko Pops. They have some really cool ones that I've never seen before. I've never seen so many Funko Pops in one place. I thought this vendor was super cool and his stuff was really impressive, so I decided to interview him. His interview can be found at the end. I came across the Rip and Ship gaming table. I bought products from these guys before online, so it was really cool to see them in person. They had a base set booster box they were selling for $17,000. These were some Pokemon Center art pieces featuring Lugia Ho-Oh that I had no idea even existed. And this guy had a pretty dope display. Now, I'm gonna let the footage do the talking. Once again, I'll put timestamps below because I know it's a long video. Please enjoy. Hey, this is Pokemon Pharmacy. I'm with
Stuart Zagnit, the original voice of Professor Oak.
our first question for you today is, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Well, it's a tough choice. I think all my Pokemon are my children, but I'm a little partial to this one. Pika!
What was your favorite moment in the Pokemon TV series?
I always loved going to work to do the episodes. It was a lot of fun, and I never knew what they were going to present us, so you'd go in and be surprised. So I think it was a very enjoyable 10 years.
Was there a favorite episode of yours in particular, or movie?
I like Pokemon 2000 because I think Oak got a chance to do a little more acting, and he got to be a little more dramatic. And that was fun. I always love having fun with the character, but that was even better for me. So,
Do you have any tips or advice for up-and-coming voice actors?
practice. Use your voice as find the different varieties in your voice, and be determined and don't give up, because if you keep at it, you will find success.
Thank you very much. It was an honor to meet you, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Hi, this is Pokemon Pharmacy. I'm with,
Barrett Leddy.
and he is the voice actor of Inteleon, Rotom, as well as a few others. Can you just give us a quick introduction of the other roles that you were a part of?
I play Wickstrom in Pokemon, Molayne, which was my first part in Pokemon, Ammonite, Amistar, Shieldon. I play in Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Akira Zaizen. I play Gavin in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and I am the new voice of Iago the Parrot. Yes, it's true! Probably just busted your mic. Lego Disney Princess The Castle Quest, which is on Disney+. And it's great to be here at Long Island Trading Card Game Show.
The classic question, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I gotta tell you, I was always partial to Bulbasaur, because when I was a kid, that was the first starter I picked when I played the Game Boy game. And a lot of I feel like it was a less popular choice. I feel like most people picked Squirtle or Charmander. I was proud to pick Bulbasaur.
Definitely a solid choice. No shame in that whatsoever. What was your favorite moment in the Pokemon TV series?
I really loved the first episode I did as Molayne. On a personal note, just because it was the first time I got to do Pokemon, which was very special. I got to say, "Who's that Pokemon?" which was really iconic. Probably
Wait, you did that? That's you
Well,
too?
I did it in that episode, yeah.
Kind of how did you get into Pokemon voice acting?
I've always been a fan of cartoons. I grew up on Batman, on Hey Arnold, all sorts of cartoons, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. So when I moved to New York City, I started taking voiceover classes, and the great Darren Dunstan, Pegasus from the original Yu-Gi-Oh, liked my voice, and he decided to cast me in some shows. So I kind of got my start there, and have been working ever since.
Do you have any advice for up-and-coming young voice actors trying to get their career started?
Take classes, do your research online, get a nice home setup where you can record. You don't have to break the bank, but get something that you can record with that's quality. And, take acting lessons. Number one, take acting lessons.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here today with,
What's going on, guys? It's Gion, also known as Rare Monopoly, out here in the tri-state area.
first question, everybody got to know, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, man. Yeah, so I'm a legendary kind of guy. My favorite Pokemon has to be Ho-Ho. It's probably one of the top-tier Pokemons, in my opinion. Just the history behind them. Then you get the sneak preview of them in the first, in the first series of Pokemon. Ho-Ho's definitely, I'm a legendary kind of guy. I like that exclusivity, rare. No one got them. You can't catch those kind of Pokemon, so.
Favorite character in Pokemon or in anime in general?
So I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to anime, I'm huge onto Dragon Ball Z, which is kind of how the origin of my pop collection started. Very big anime guy, but huge into Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, other cartoons and stuff like that, as well as Marvel superheroes. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Dragon Ball Z takes the cake. Strongest warriors, just overall, just crazy storyline. Love me some Dragon Ball Z.
Favorite Pokemon moment, either in the games or the TV show?
So as far as like Pokemon game scenes goes, To me, Emerald version was probably top tier because it lets you catch all the legendaries. Those games that kind of let you catch all the legendaries, Crystal version, when they incorporated that where you didn't have to buy 2 games, to me was just on point because like I said, I'm big into legendaries.
What was like your aha moment that kind of inspired you to start this store?
So I'll be honest with you, my big like jump to doing this was when I found my collection about 2 years ago on Christmas with my family. My aunt comes upstairs from the basement with a huge bin of mine and my cousin's Pokemon cards that we haven't seen in years. From there, it was history.
Do you have any advice for up-and-coming entrepreneurs that want to get into the business of Pokemon or just collecting in general?
So yeah, if you're getting into the business of Pokemon, definitely do your research, do what you love, make sure you're passionate about it. You know, you see a lot of the same stuff sometimes, but as long as you have the right passion, you love Pokemon, you'll be all right. As far as entrepreneurship goes, just don't be afraid to take that risk. It all sounds crazy until it's done, man, and then just do it. Just get it done.
Any projects you're working on?
Yeah, guys, make sure to keep up with us. We're going to be traveling all around the tri-state area. We got 320 Stockroom in the building with me, as always. Rare Monopoly in the building, guys. We have big projects with shoes. We also sell shoes. We sell Funkos. We sell cards. We sell video games, collectibles, you name it. We could get our hands on it. Follow the IG. Send us a message what you're looking for. We buy, we sell, we trade. Got something for everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks again, my bro.
All right. Hey, it's Pokemon Pharmacy. I'm here with...
Timbers Pokemart.
First of all, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, Blastoise for sure.
Nice, Blastoise. High five. What was your first Pokemon game?
Oh, Blue. And I conned my dad into buying me a Game Boy Color.
What's your favorite moment from the Pokemon anime or just anime in general?
Oh, probably the first movie. I really love the first movie.
Any specific scene that you can think of that really made you remember Pokemon back in the day?
Oh, I mean, well, of course, when the tear hit, all the tears, and they all hit Ash, and Ash comes back to life, I was like, oh!
You guys are the only vendor, I think, that are doing pins. We got so many other vendors here selling cards, but yeah, why pins?
Well, I'm very crafty, and all of these pins are made from either cards or packing materials, and then I use a lot of my bulk to make the cards and also these mystery packs.
Do you have any tips for entrepreneurs or just up-and-coming collectors?
Just pick something that you like and just collect that, and instead of trying to collect everything, like if you just like water Pokemon, just collect those, You can find me on TikTok, Timbers Pokemart, and I'll be at the next show in February.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.